Hello, and welcome to this tutorial on our interactive knowledge graph platform centered around age-related macular degeneration, or AMD, which is a common eye disease. In this video, I'll guide you through how to navigate our web application, interact with the knowledge graph by adding relations, reasoning over the graph, deleting incorrect relations, filtering relations, and how to chat with our integrated large language model that uses information from the knowledge graph to respond, effectively functioning as a retrieval augmented generation system. Let's get started. Upon accessing our web application, you'll notice a sidebar on the left with two main options, Home and Chat. The Home page is where you'll interact with the knowledge graph about AMD, and the Chat page allows you to converse with our large language model that leverages the knowledge graph data. Let's start on the Home page, which is the default landing page. Here, you'll see the knowledge graph visualization section at the top. This interactive window displays the knowledge graph of age-related macular degeneration, allowing you to explore various entities such as symptoms, risk factors, treatments, and related biological processes. To refresh the graph and load the latest data, click on the Refresh Graph button located below the visualization. Below the visualization, we have the Search and Filtering section. In the search field, let's search for drusen, which are yellow deposits under the retina and a hallmark of AMD. Type drusen and press Enter or click the search button. You can use the filter by drop-down to narrow down the results. For this example, we'll leave it as all to search across the entire graph. After performing the search, the results appear both in the table below and in the graph visualization above. The visualization updates to display only the nodes and relations that match your search criteria, making it easier to focus on relevant information. For instance, you'll see that the graph now highlights drusen and its direct connections, helping you quickly find specific information about AMD within the knowledge graph. You can interact with the nodes directly in the graph visualization. Click on the node to expand it and reveal connected nodes and relations. If you click on it again, it will collapse back to its original state. When you perform a search or apply a filter, the graph visualization dynamically updates to reflect those changes. This interactive feature allows you to visually explore and analyze the data based on your specific interests. On the right side of the page, we have the Knowledge Graph Operations section. Let's say we have an abstract from a recent research paper that suggests a new, albeit incorrect, relation. Age-related macular degeneration affects the hand. We'll add this incorrect relation to the knowledge graph to demonstrate how to delete it later. In the large text area labeled Enter Abstract, paste the text, Age-related macular degeneration affects the hand. Click Show Relations to extract relations from the abstract. The system processes the text and identifies the relation AMD affects hand, which appears in the Relations text area below. To add this relation to the knowledge graph, click Add Relations. A status message confirms, Relations successfully added to the knowledge graph. Now, if we refresh the graph by clicking Refresh Graph, we'll see the new edge connecting AMD and hand with the label effects in the visualization. This visual confirmation helps you verify that the new relation has been added. We realize that AMD affects the hand is an incorrect relation since AMD is an eye disease and doesn't affect the hand. Let's delete this bad edge from the knowledge graph. First, locate the edge in the graph visualization. You can use the search feature to find hand or simply identify it visually. Click on the edge between AMD and hand. The edge becomes highlighted, and the relation details appear in the Relations text area. Now, click on the Delete Relation button. A status message confirms, Relation deleted successfully. To verify, refresh the graph again, and you'll notice that the edge between AMD and hand is no longer present in the visualization. This immediate visual feedback ensures that the knowledge graph reflects only accurate information. Next, let's demonstrate the Reasoning feature, which infers new relations based on existing data. Click on the Reason KG button. The system processes the knowledge graph to infer new insights. This might take a moment. Once completed, a status message appears, Reasoning operation completed successfully. Refresh the graph to see any new inferred relations. The graph visualization updates to display these new connections, allowing you to visually explore the inferred insights. Now, let's navigate to the Chat page by clicking on Chat in the sidebar. This page features an embedded interface where you can interact with our large language model, which uses information from the knowledge graph about AMD to provide responses, functioning as a retrieval augmented generation system. In the chat interface, let's ask a specific question. What are the common symptoms of age-related macular degeneration? The AI will process the question and provide a response based on the information available in the knowledge graph. It may mention symptoms such as blurred vision or blind spots in the central vision. Next, let's ask about the incorrect relation we previously added and then deleted. Does AMD affect the hand? The AI should respond by indicating that age-related macular degeneration primarily affects the eyes, and there is no evidence suggesting it affects the hand. This demonstrates that the AI uses the current state of the knowledge graph to provide accurate responses, and because we deleted the incorrect relation, the AI no longer considers it in its answers. If we had left the incorrect relation in the knowledge graph, the AI might have been misled to provide an inaccurate response, highlighting the importance of maintaining accurate data. That wraps up our tutorial on how to use the Interactive Knowledge Graph platform for exploring age-related macular degeneration. We encourage you to dive deeper into the data and use the chat feature to enhance your understanding. You can find the code and additional resources in the GitHub repository linked below. Thank you for watching, and happy exploring!